Hey everybody, it's Andrew from the Dashcam store. We have a review today of the Mini300. It is a normal dashcam, although this one is mini. Let's check it out. Right on top you have the manual. You can see this manual is actually fully in English. Sometimes they do multiple languages. This one is all in English and it's actually really detailed. You have some nice diagrams there of all the buttons and inputs. Explaining how to use the camera, just a basic manual. There's the actual camera itself. You can see it's pretty small, much smaller than a normal dash cam. Actually, this is the smallest one we offer. It's 1.5 inches across this direction, less than 3 inches across this direction. On the back, this is the back. There's no screen, obviously, as you can see. Just the buttons here. This is a record button. You can toggle your recording here. You have a playback or menu button here. You have a microphone button here. This is lets you quickly toggle your microphone on and off if you want to take a phone call. Don't want that recorded, then you just toggle your mic. And here you have the protect button. This is used to lock a video file. As you know, the dash cams record in loops. Actually, they record in segments, so 1, 3, 5-minute segments at a time. Let's say you saw something interesting that you wanted to save. You want to save that video segment. Once you see it, you'll hit the lock button here. That way that video file is locked, it's protected from being overwritten should the dash cam start recording it again at the end of the memory card. Then you have the last button here is the power button. You can turn the camera on and off. Looking at the top, you have the mount, and you can see inside there, this is actually the slot where the memory card goes. On this side, you have the video out. You have the USB in, which is actually used for power. It's not actually used to, you can't use this as a card reader itself, so this USB plug is actually just for the power. And you have a reset button here, a quick reset by holding this button down. Inserting a memory card into the Mini300 is not the easiest thing in the world. Let me show you how to do it. Of course, because they are so small, I've got a SanDisk 16 gig class 10 card here. You can see, if you look at the diagram on the top of the camera here, it shows you the orientation that the card needs to be in. You see the slots match up here, right? So get your 16 gig card, or your 32 or 8, whatever you may have. Just make sure it's class 6 or higher. Put it into the slot there, and use your finger and push it in until it clicks. Now you see it's flush there. You'll hear the click probably in person, and to take the card out, use your fingernail again, push it like that, and you can see it's popped partially out. I recommend using a little pair of pliers to gently just grab that guy once it's loose and pull it out. Let's get rid of the cardboard. First thing we have is the mount. It comes with a sticky pad. You just remove this red sheet and stick it to your windshield where you want it. It goes into the camera in the slot. You got to match up the little teeth here, put it on there, slide it in place, click it into the end there, and you're good to go. So what else is in the box? Well, we have a standard video out cable. This end plugs into the Mini300, and you have RCA's out. You also have, let's see here, you also have a USB cable, standard USB cable here. Sorry about that. There you go. And then you also have the standard cigarette lighter adapter power supply to USB. So what does the Mini300 look like when it's powered on? Grab your USB that you plugged into your cigarette lighter outlet, plug that in. You can see it boots up, and because I have a memory card in there, we're recording. No configuration needed. I didn't do anything to this one other than take it outside the box, or take it out of the box rather. That's all you have to do. That's how simple these cameras are. So as I mentioned earlier, you have the microphone button. As you can see, it is orange. That means we are recording audio on our dash cam. So my phone rings, I want to take a call, push this button, no longer recording audio. I like that feature a lot. Then you can always turn the power to the device off with the button. But I'm going to show you what happens if you turn your car ignition off and then the cigarette lighter in your car doesn't have power anymore. Pull it out. There's some delay because it does have a battery built into it. and it turns itself off. So just to give you an idea of what the Mini300 looks like when it's mounted in your car, that's it. That's the whole package. This is going to be tucked up nicely and out of sight, hopefully. If you purchase one of our install kits, this cord will be running up into your headliner, preferably, instead of hanging down into your cigarette lighter. But yeah, that's it. This is an awesome unit. They're not very visible from outside the car, unless you mount it in the middle of your windshield, but most people aren't going to do that. And on the mount here, you have a little adjustment for your angle. Tighten that screw back down, and that's all there is to it. So yeah, that's the Mini300. If I didn't cover anything, just shoot me an email. I can be reached directly, andrew@thedashcamstore.com. And also, don't forget to watch that sample footage. It's on the product page. And as always, drive safe.